Couple of things. One, I just made a very fancy coffee, and my Ipsy came in for February. This is the jacket I got the other day. It's very comfy. Actually, this is the shirt I got the other day too. It's really sweet. I also got some pine needles because I'm going to make a basket. I'm very excited. I haven't made a basket in a really long time. Wilson, is that you? Oh, hi! You're just too cute.
They try to go for it. What's the play? Did he really just go like crowd?
2-1 by Brown on the first drive of the third quarter.
So he's taking that right back to that approach. That was
Mochi!
Second and 6.
My socks are wet
It's been 20 years since the Patriots went back-to-back.
Mochi!
And the Chiefs can accomplish that if they can go 75 yards and score a touchdown and win the game. Well, you have to like that to do it.
I'm not giving Chiefs good luck.
That's weird. This
In the few days since we last spoke, my life has gone to shambles. The job I was supposed to get, I literally was there for 2 days. I did 1 trial day, which I was paid for, and then 2 days of training, which I was not paid for. So I was there for like 6 hours, twice, unpaid. And then at the end of the 2nd day, they said, actually, we don't want you. And I was like, okay, thanks. So I'm really upset about that, but it's fine. Everything is awful right now, but it's fine, because today is my favorite holiday in the entire world. And I refuse to be upset on my favorite holiday. My hair, I washed my hair yesterday, and it came out perfect, because I have a lot of hair, and it's really long. And I have a really hard time taking care of my hair. So it came out perfect when I washed it yesterday. So I'm really excited. And I think I might curl the end. I don't curl my hair, mostly because my hair is naturally curly. So when I wash it, I blow dry it straight. But I think I'm going to curl the ends. And then my mom sent me a really cute Valentine's Day text, and I'm going to my aunt's house for Valentine's Day, like a little Valentine's Day party that she does, and I'm really excited for that too, because it's really fun. I don't know what they're going to do though, because she does them sometimes, and there's always a different objective. Like sometimes we watch a movie, and then other times it's like dinner, and like, so I don't know. So I'm curious to see how it goes today. And I'm really excited because also yesterday I did my nails, and I haven't gotten to do my nails in so long. And I decided I was going to try something new because I've gotten good at what I normally do. I do the extensions with the preset shape, and then I just do my solid color, or I use a guide for my tips, for the red tips that I do. And I was like, well, I want to step out a little more, branch out, and learn to do new things. So I used the almond, or actually these ones were coffin tips, I think, if I remember correctly. And then I cut them and shaped them myself. See, my middle finger didn't come out very good. But, so I cut them and shaped them myself. And then I free-handed the French tip, so I've never done that before. And I think it came out pretty good. I'm a little upset because I ordered a new nail polish and it didn't come in yet. I mean, it's not a new nail polish, it's a color that I use. And I'm just completely out of it. So, yeah. A lot of people think it's kind of depressing how I'm in my mid-20s and I have no interest in Valentine's Day in like the traditional sense that people do stuff on Valentine's Day. But I like Valentine's Day because it's like my favorite color red and pink and like hearts, and I just get to like have fun. And I get to do fun makeup or do fun nails. Well, I've talked about before how I find a lot of modern vocabulary when we talk about sexuality and mental health. I find a lot of the modern vocabulary really limiting. And I talk about that a lot on other social media. But I really do, because I'm 23 and I have no interest really in dating or any aspects of relationships in that sense. And when I tell that to people, they immediately go, oh, so you're asexual. And it's very odd, because I'm like, I think being at a point in my life where I just have no interest in it, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a fundamental thing. It's like, I don't believe I'm always gonna never have an interest in dating. Like, at this point in my life, I can't imagine wanting to, but I'm aware that things change, so maybe I will at some point, but I just really don't have an interest, and I never have, even as like a kid, like when like all of my little friends when we were like in elementary school were talking about their crushes, and I was just never really interested. And that's not to say that I'm not attracted to people, because I am, and I know that I am, and that's never been something I've struggled with. Like, I like to understand things, and when I don't understand things, I get upset. So I have put a lot of thought into that stuff, and I've come to my conclusions, and it's really just that I don't, it just doesn't interest me right now, and maybe it will, maybe it won't one day, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't like men or anything like that. But and people hate that. People hate that it's interesting, because more conservative people, they go, oh, well then you must just be a lesbian and you are too ashamed to admit it or whatever. And I'm not. Like, if I was a lesbian, I wouldn't be afraid to admit that, because that'd be who I am. And then more open-minded people, they try to label me with labels that I'm very clear aren't for me. They say, oh, well, you're asexual, you're aromantic. And that's not true, because I'm not, and I do want those things, just not right now. And I think it's more, I'm just perfectly satisfied with my life without that. But I think part of it too is because I have such a difficulty with social interactions, so I think I feel better without it, just because I don't have the stress of social interactions. But what can you do, you know? But to me, Valentine's Day is about buying cute little things with hearts on them, Snoopy, and watching silly little movies, and getting cute little valentines from my little cousins that they made themselves, and having some little candies. Actually, that's interesting, because I'm not really a candy person. I don't, like, when I go to the gas station, I don't go get, like, candy or chips or anything. Like, if I'm at the gas station and I'm getting a snack, I guess I don't get snacks at the gas station. I always just get, like, in Arizona, or, like, a Big Gulp, depending on what gas station I'm at. But my two favorite holidays are the ones that involve candy, which is interesting now that I think about it, but I think it might be the aesthetics, because my favorite color in the entire world is red and also lavender. But I love hearts, and I love, like, I literally, like, anytime I write on anything, I'm always putting a little heart. And then I also I love horror movies. I like dressing up. I'm a big fan of blood. I'm a big fan of the color red, so I love blood. That's interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna curl my hair.
And then the funny thing is with this this thing that says it's certification. It says we certify that this piece is an authentic creation by owner's life, designed and created by expert craftsmen with the highest care. Yet they put the thing in my box all upside down and upside down.
Hi, Logan. Aw, too handsome.
You want to talk about her? Nope. You're gonna be okay. Good to know. We're gonna do whatever you want. No, we're not. It's a bathroom you're barricading. Might come in handy, especially since you cleverly decided to take a bunch of sick people hostage. Do it! My medical records. I need you to read them. You really think that reenacting Dog Day afternoon is the best way to get diagnosed? I'm sure you've been waiting for hours in an uncomfortable chair, but you should watch the movie all the way through. Me, I rarely kidnap someone unless I got a serious health problem. Since you're not almost dead, it means you're armed because you're blaming something other than your health on your health. I've never been married. Oh, you got a match? Why? Because I'd rather not stand here while you try and negotiate a hostage trade for an incentive spirometer. Stay out of the desk. Cuddy doesn't smoke. There is a test. It's dangerous and painful, while the treatment is safe and painless. But you make a good point. You need proof now. I'll order up the tests. When you have neuralgia, don't feel it going in.
It only hurts if your diagnosis is wrong.
Win-win. Jason, don't hang up the phone again. You're gonna send in capsaicin, 200 micrograms.
2 syringes,
This is so much. You're the best boys. I don't know why I'm crying. He just loves me so much. You can't make this up. He's right on my chest. Like, oh. Wilson. Hey. Wilson. You're bad. So, I put off eating dinner for hours. It's almost 8 o'clock. And I put off eating dinner for hours because for some reason, I was like, what if we go to dinner tonight? And so finally, not 10 minutes ago, I swear, I was like, oh, it's getting late, too late to go to dinner, so I'm just going to make dinner. So I had a sandwich for dinner. And then my mom calls me 2 seconds ago, and she's like, do you want to go to dinner? And I was like, okay. So now I have to find something to wear. I'm gonna wear my Smashing Pumpkins shirt. Yeah, okay. Smashing Pumpkins shirt. And that's it. I was already in bed. Well, I wasn't in bed. I was watching Emma Chamberlain's new video from like a week ago. I hadn't watched it yet. We're from the same city. So, I don't live there anymore, but it's just funny seeing her talk about our city. Also, I just rewatched Saltburn. That is a movie. I mean, it's not a bad movie, obviously. Like, I liked it. I love the cast. Everybody in that movie, before... These socks don't match. Oh, yes they do. But so everybody in that movie I liked before it came out. So I was really excited. And I ended up loving it. But it was kind of like... Well, kind of like the Barbie movie, I guess. It was really good, and everybody was good in it. But
there's no depth to it.
Man, look at these cookies.
How does Noah know all of these? What kind of Girl Scout training did he go to? Should I get 3 minutes?
I just got a ton of VHS tapes on Buy Nothing. They're all old Disney movies, so I'm playing some of them right now. Snow White. I haven't seen most Disney movies, but I'm playing some of them right now while I edit the video that you guys are watching. And I'm gonna be entirely honest. I don't like this video. I've been really depressed for the past couple of weeks, and I haven't really done much. So I edited this entire thing in the last hour. More like 2 hours now, I think. Yeah, it's almost 3 in the morning. I don't like this one. I'm hoping next week I'll feel a little bit better, but yeah, I'll talk a little bit about it in this video, about how things aren't going great. But in the few days since I talked about how things aren't going great, things have gotten significantly worse, so I feel even worse. So maybe next week will be better.